I hope she'll be a fool. That's the best thing a girl can be in this world. A beautiful little fool. Yes, we're talking Daisy Buchanan here, and we're talking about the Great Gatsby. Okay, this is my new favorite classic, guys, and I'm super excited to talk about it. So let's get into these subtopics quite soon. Okay, so it's the 20s. Everybody's partying all around. The great American dream is waiting to be manifested in actually every household. But there is this quite mysterious man who throws celebrations every weekend but prefers to be disappearing. There are conspiracies about him all around. People see him as a murderer, some kind of killer. They don't know where he gets all this money. They don't know how he built that mansion of his. But the reality. Okay, then there is Nick Carraway, the main character, can be said the character through which we get to travel to the stories of all the other characters in this book. And believe me, Nick Carraway is more like a reader. You get to experience the story through his eyes. You feel his frustration, you feel his mental state all through the book, and it's like Nick is the cutest character in this book. I just adore him so much. Then there is Daisy Buchanan and Tom Buchanan, and these are two people that are going to make you feel empathy and hatred at the same time. Now, I personally do not feel so much of a hate for Daisy as every other person on the internet does. I think that character is complex. Okay, then next is Jordan Baker. This is the confident, bold girl that has clear views on relationships, on her dreams, and I don't know, she is just so idealized in this book that I absolutely fell for her in the introductory pages only. Next, we're going to talk about Fitzgerald's writing. Okay, if somebody doesn't know, the writer is F. Scott Fitzgerald. This man writes as if you yourself are traveling to this through the story, and you feel a kind of empathy for the characters. You feel their irritation when they are fed up of everything, when they are pissed off. Then when they are in love, you feel for them. And the story, first of all, the story is very slow in the beginning, and as it proceeds, you get to know where the threads connect, and you'll be absolutely awed at the end. Then there is Myrtle Wilson and her husband, Mr. Wilson, whose name I'm forgetting, apparently. But these two characters are connected to Daisy and Tom and to Gatsby and to Jordan, and in short, everybody is connected to each other in a way that you will be confused at the beginning, but then you'll quite enjoy the story. Like, some faraway man who has no connection with this family is connected because he has a connection with a family he is not supposed to have a connection with. This is the kind of book that can blow your mind and get you into a space where you don't want to get out of. Gatsby believed in the green light, the light that Daisy's house's lamp, some kind of lamp emitted, and I believe in that light too. Everybody should believe in the green light. It's so hopeful, the color and the message behind it. Next, there are absolutely gorgeous and adorable quotes all throughout this book. So if you are a reader who prefers to have a book that can leave a great impact on you and that you'll enjoy, this is a book for you. Second perk of reading this book is that it's an absolutely short book. How many pages is it? It's just 224, and I think it's quite short. So if you are into a reading slump, this can get you out of it. Then the thrill of the story, the third perk is the thrill of the story. You are going to have an impact of a lifetime after you read this. You will question your own philosophy of life after you read it. You will feel like, oh god, what is right and what is wrong? Because morally, I think everybody in this book is wrong, and practically, I think everybody is right. So, this is a book that has no villain and no hero particularly. It's just travels through obsession, marriages, the great American dream, confusion, and love. As soon as I finished reading it, I was in a hangover that needed something to get a connection to cure it. And the reviews, YouTube videos, and posts on the internet were not enough for me. So I googled it and I got to know this has been adopted into a movie. So, Gatsby is being played by Leonardo. I had to watch the movie. Who can resist? And the acting, the cinematography, the dialogues in the movie, I highly doubt why hasn't it already got an Oscar. Also, this is one of those rare movies that are adapted from books where dialogues are taken completely from the book and are not manipulated, which is actually very adorable, which completely makes the movie a masterpiece. And on the other side, I'm really thankful that the movie is not so much known, because I want to keep it as a hidden gem. I want to go to the movie as my comfort place and not as a movie that everybody has watched and has been hyped up. So, why should you read The Great Gatsby? First of all, it's a classic. When you read a classic, your status as a bookworm kind of actually grows, because classics. Oops. Okay. Because classics, they are books that are not only relevant, that were not only relevant in their times, they can help you even today. Next, the storylines, the form of writing, the quality of the text, that can really help you out and de-stress your life. Third, if you are into a reading slump, this is a book for you. And fourth, it is super short, so go for it. Also, I'm going to call all my friends as old sport now, and I hope you don't mind. Bye bye.